2021, because of the pandemic, we had to do our classes online, and obviously because of that, we had exams online. And the teachers were like, "Nope, you can't freaking read the document on your laptop. You have to actually print the paper." So I printed the paper, and I'm writing the exam with my camera on, obviously. And I open up the document on my laptop at the same time because I couldn't, the letters were actually very small on the paper that I printed it. So I'm freaking reading the questions on the laptop, and the teacher's like, "Oh, why are you looking at the freaking laptop, huh?" And everyone suddenly, they're just writing, they're like, I'm freaking trying to explain what I was actually doing, and I'm not freaking researching from Google or whatever like she's thinking I am. And my mic decides to have this amazing time to think, oh, what a time to stop working. This would be a perfect time. I'm like, what the freaking heck do I do? And then I go to the freaking little chat box and start typing. And I type as the teacher's yelling at me. And the teacher's like, oh, I'm 100% gonna freaking cancel your marks. Often, no matter how much you try and prevent it in your life, at some point, all of you are gonna have a situation. You probably had a situation, and you will continue to have situations when you have a decision to make, or you have to say something, and a ton of people are looking at you. Your heart is racing. You're like literally almost panicking because you don't know what to do. You don't know the decision you must make, but everyone's like on you. It's like you can feel the pressure just, yeah, and you just wish you weren't in the place that you are at that moment. And when this happens, as difficult as it may be, you have to stay calm. And I think you know that, but the main question is how. Well, guess what? You don't actually be calm in the first place, because I have been through these situations many times, and I've developed this I've developed this thing where I almost pretend to be calm when I'm not actually calm, because on the inside I'm not calm. I'm really almost panicking. But I force myself to be calm. I force myself to present myself in a way that I'm calm to the other people's eyes, because you can't possibly be calm in the super high pressure situations unless you're absolutely born with it, which for most of us is not the case. And at that moment, you have to force yourself to be calm. You have to pretend to be calm. There's some phrase that being brave is pretending to be brave. Like, that is being brave, something like that. You have to pretend to be calm. There was another time when it was like the board exam time, and then I had my ICT, and I sucked at freaking like computer stuff. And then we were in the lab, and I finished, and then I made a horrible mistake, and I didn't even knew, like, it was something to do with the question. I made a horrible, such an obvious mistake, and then, like, we had to freaking print the stuff that we did, and the teachers are looking at it like, what is this? And the out of, I don't even know, like 45, 50 people in that lab, and I'm literally delaying the guys freaking going out of the class. Like, they have to leave school because our exam is done, we have to freaking go. And I'm delaying, like, I'm there, I'm freaking panicking out of my brain because I do not know what to do. The teacher's freaking yelling at me. And guess what? I just pretended I was calm. Like, I was like, okay. Yeah, that on the inside I was all over the place, but I at least pretended I was being calm. And these sort of situations, like, I personally think I've been in these sort of situations more than the average person, purely because, especially in school, because I always was below par on everything I did, study, sports, whatever. At best, I was little below average. No matter how much I tried, the best I could be is little below average. Otherwise, I sucked at everything. Hence, eyes are always on me. Okay, how is this guy gonna do? Is he gonna fail again? I remember one time I reached a new grade. It was 5th or 6th grade, and the class teacher of my previous time came to this class teacher, and she's like, make sure you freaking watch out for this kid. And yeah, damn, I hated school now. But after I've been through these situations so much, I get to a stage when I'm literally comfortable being in these uncomfortable situations, and that's what you have to do. You have to force yourself to be comfortable in this uncomfortable space. Only then will you actually get used to it and know what to do in those situations when everyone is on you, putting pressure on you. The fact that you restrict yourself from panicking is what will keep you calm, and then eventually you'll be able to make more clearer decisions on what you need to do next. So just be calm, or at least pretend to be, because every one of you will go through a high pressure situation. Like, it's gonna happen no matter how much you try to prevent it. It will happen, and when it happens, just be calm. Yeah, just be calm. Bye.